Hello everyone on YouTube. It has been really long time since the last video update. Don't worry, I'm all good. It's just because of the pandemic MCO 2.0 I couldn't get out of my house and work on my car. So if you remember, on December I did a track day with this car, right? The things to do on the car is brakes and suspension. So I'm going to tackle the brakes first. Okay, so what I've planned to do with the car's brakes for now is to just change the brake pad, skim the rotors, and just give it a try again. This is LPB brake pads. The specification says that it can resist up to 600 degrees Celsius. And guess how much I bought this pair of front brake pads? I bought it on Shopee. It's only ringgit. That's really cheap. This is the rotor. This is just OEM rotor. Gonna machine it. This the Texta brake pad. She still got some thickness, but I think I'm not sure if you can see the condition. I'm not sure really is this glazed. It doesn't look very glazed, but it just doesn't bite very well anymore. Engineering shop. Okay, so these rotors will be machined. Okay, so you see, you just take all these rotors that you think the surface is not nice or it feels warped. What you do is just bring it to a machine shop, top it off. 1 hour later, pick it up. They'll put on a lading machine to skim off the surface, make it flat and have a fresh surface to mate with your new brake pads again. And it's only 50 ringgit per pair. And while waiting for the rotors to get machined, I'm just going to clean up the hub surface, clean up everything, do whatever I can. And at the same time, let me talk to you guys about suspension. Right, so aside from brakes, the next thing to do is the suspension. I'm still running on a GAB, it's still the same one. I have went to research a few shops lah. I went to Foster, PRS, F-Tune, and I also inquired a few other imported suspensions such as BC Racing, ST, KW, Bilstein. And of all, how I see is that I think I'm likely going to go for something locally made. Because for this car, which is for pretty hardcore use, I wanted something with local support. So local support, at least someone I can talk to customize, to fine tune, and I think I would need the expertise in that. So I narrowed down to the few local suspension maker like PRS, Foster and F-Tune. PRS is pretty interesting. They are small, I wouldn't say small, they are actually about almost 20 years old. Their suspension house in Sri Kembangan, so their price is pretty competitive. However, I'm not very sure if they do this kind of sport suspension or for track use, that kind of thing. Because I try to Google them up. There are a lot of people recommending them, but it's not like really someone saying that they are track cars or race cars going to PRS for suspension. So I considered Foster and F-Tune as well, because these both Foster and F-Tune have got really thick experience in racing. Foster, however, need more than half a year to prepare a set of suspension for the E36. I think that's a bit too long for me. So what's left is F-Tune. On the future episode, you will see me changing suspension. It's going to be either PRS or F-Tune. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to go continue my brake work while waiting for the rotors to come back. Okay, so 1 hour later, I just came over, collect the disc brakes, the rotor. They look machined and beautiful. So they do use lading machine like this to do it. What a beautiful thing right after it's freshly skimmed. Look at the matte surface. So these brake pads, at least they are SIRIM certified. Aside from SIRIM, I think they also have ECE standard, asbestos free, semi-metallic Okay, they are very upfront. It is a semi-metallic because for something low cost and you want it to have good bite and good heat resistance, no choice now. It will be semi-metallic. The only cons about semi-metallic is that it will make your rims quite dirty. Okay, your wheels will be dusty after some braking, even some normal driving. That's unavoidable if you are using semi-metallic. It's got this backing to reduce noise and vibration. Not bad lah, looks good. Okay, so it's about half a day of work and I managed to machine the brake rotor and then I replaced the brake pads. It's fairly easy, even for amateur DIY for like people like me. I can do it in half a day time, including the skimming of the disc. I am going to let this set of brakes to bed in, and I will let you guys know how did this brake pad perform on the next Sepang track day or any track day. We will know, or if we drive to Genting, we will also know the performance of this brake pad. Be sure to subscribe to me so that you get updates about this set of brake pad, and also you see my journey to upgrade this E36 suspension to something more track oriented. I will be leaving the link to the brake pads in the description below. So if you are from Malaysia, you can just pick it up from the Shopee link that I also picked up these brake pads from. You're free to give it a try, and if you have got results about it sooner than I do, just share it in the comment. Okay guys, so I'll see you on the next episode. Stay safe, bye bye.